Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. This place is living up to its reputation as Kenny put it away! Certainly the way he's been playing. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Aouar, is another graduate of one of France's finest academies. He's often played in central midfield, but I feel that for someone who's so
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
After 13 minutes, number 11, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So a breakthrough already.
Kylian Mbappe.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Beckenbauer is looking wide. Celik, Mancini, and Beauvais. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Abraham. Mbappe. It's Neymar! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score, which the ball was recovered.
Bayern Munich take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Back into the middle. And it's Messi. That is lovely. The most accurate pass. And the ball's a good one here. De Jong! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
To see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bayern Munich looking to pass their way through. Abraham. Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. McAllister. He's got to goal! He scores! looking so easy, almost too easy here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aouar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think the first half performance the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it's certainly paid off so far.
Bayern Munich dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. So we're already into the second period. And here's Dybala. Oh, easy pickings there. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That pass isn't the best. Bove. Oh, that's a key interception. He's gone forward. That's a little off target. Angelino.
The attendance
And
for
it's
this match
Modric.
was
It's a good ball out wide.
72,306.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Modric is offering some sort of an apology.
Pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. Mbappe. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he has to become a target. They've been too slow to recognise his influence.
Cristante really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's away. Now the finish, and it's in. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
After
The manager
73
can make a
minutes,
change for the first time in the game
number
here.
52.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He can run onto that. Abraham. And he's intervened well there. McAllister. Beckenbauer. And Koundé. Pass somewhat off target. And it's played forward. Interesting ball. That's been cut out. Well played. Mancini. Angelino. Zalewski. He's got away. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Modric. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Neymar voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, looking back on this, the early goal had a big influence on what unfolded and allowed them to dictate with
Please put your
comfort.
hands together, everyone, and give our boys a
So
round
that's
of
it for
applause.
today. Thank you, Jim.
Well done.
And good afternoon all. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
You'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one.
Shot a goal! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball, and that's precisely why.
To Ketelara. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Messi. Belts one. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Still goalless. Glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Distributed tidily. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now it's Pasalic. And that has left him in a heap.
Such good technique.
And it's Pasalic. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. He's cut it out. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And he's in on goal! Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank, and that could set him on his way. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Jong. Mbappe. He's having a go. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here. So deadlock still as the second half begins. McAllister. Mbappe. Koopmeiners. Mbappe. Neymar. That has not gone well. Koopmeiners. He's looking wide. He's looking to set free a runner. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Neymar. Rafael Toloi gets over and intercepts.
The attendance for this match.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. In for the follow-up. In he goes again. He's got a goal. Modric at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Lookman.
Atalanta showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
For Atalanta, number 22 coming on the field is number 23,
Beckenbauer.
Kolasinac.
To Ketelara. No, that's been intercepted. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Substitution for Atalanta, number 3.
Atalanta making consecutive changes here.
Coming on the field, number 77, Zappacosta.
And he's on his... Can he finish? He hits the net. Atalanta are level. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
The goal scorer for Atalanta after 76 minutes is...
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
That goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Played back in. And here's the chance to counter. A searching ball that into space. And it played right into his path. To Ketelara! Goal! Atalanta! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Taken back almost at once. Rafael Toloi, no unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Scalvini. Here's Koopmeiners. Shifted it to the flank. And it's Messi. Looking for the runner. Meunier. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And you can hear the analysis. broadcast is starting already. The intricate details and nuances being debated, and they will be for several days. But only one thing matters for now. They lost it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Bayern Munich really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands. Down by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So off we go then. At this game, how time flies. We're already at the midway point of the season.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Belotti out towards the flank. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy is one of the more prolific Italian strikers, Andrea Belotti. Although for a time he was accused of being a big fish in a small pond, Peter, I don't think there's any doubting his qualities in front of goal now. He's got good pace, we know that, but great finishing off both feet. And he's a really fine example of a very good striker.
Okay, interesting. Mbappe
really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Lopez, pass is just off target. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it. Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
It's good running with the ball. Modric. Now it's Neymar. Looks to the finish. Messi! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Works it forward. That's been intercepted. Over to the left. Belotti.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's going to be disappointed with that. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. There's the hit! He's delivered all right! The breakthrough strike! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, the ball's... It's Modric! It's off target and by quite a way. With intent.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Belotti. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment.
So
it is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
And the action is back on the way.
Neymar.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Number 21, number 16,
It's Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. Biragi. Well seen, saw that coming.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking for the runner.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bayern Munich still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Castrovini. Biragi.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
550.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
And he's intervened well there. Modric. Laid out to the left flank. Back into the middle. That has been cut short. Bayern. Oh, terrible. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And that interception was most necessary. Gonzalez! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Substitutions taking place.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. And it's Bonaventura. Spread out to the left.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? arms of the keeper.
There's the shot! It's anyone's ball now. McAllister. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Minutes has been indicated.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayern Munich came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to a consolation prize. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such a timid, docile...
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven.
Hello, everybody.
It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions utopian, the sun is high in the sky, it's a truly beautiful afternoon, and the crowd reflect that. Their faces hopeful, their smiles beaming, levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started here. This is the first of the second round of fixtures this season. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found a way through. Decent hit! To the right, a lot of space here, a real opportunity. And that's been intercepted. And here's Neymar, Mbappe. And here's Modric, and he's had a hit. Loose ball now, and he's had a hit. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. It's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Danger averted for now. He's shifting through the gears here. No goals as yet. Mbappe. Messi. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that could set him on his way. And there's the hit! Goal! Bayern Munich!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Messi. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
Bayern Munich really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Played back in. Messi. Can he finish? Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1. Modric! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
We hit half-time, so the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Bayern Munich, they're in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Neymar, Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still just a single goal between the sides.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And back to the keeper they go. Your impressions so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And it's Neymar. Can he get away here? Can he put it away? It's in for the pieces. They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Bayern Munich get themselves a two-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's gone forward. Now it's Mbappe looking for the run. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
After 74 minutes.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Picks out brilliantly. Well, the counter could be on here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. This might spell danger.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Sansone. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich won thanks to a disciplined game plan, homework, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim and a very good afternoon to you.